Hi, myself Shriniket. So this is the submission for FOSHAC 2026. So let me just give a brief overview of my project. So I have built a project named Haystack CLI. It is a community maintained CLI for the Haystack Agentic AI framework. So if you are more curious on what a Haystack is, it's just a generative AI framework which is highly um, used in industry wide, and you can get to know more about it from this website. And I have published my Haystack CLI as a package as well. You can just install and directly get into the CLI. So let me just jump to the CLI. So let me just begin with haystack-fn help. So this is the CLI mode of my project. So the moment you install, you got all the documentation there. You'll be landing into this page, and you can just check the first thing, which is the Haystack CLI version and the Haystack AI version. So these are separate packages. So CLI is a separate package as such, and it isn't bundled with the actual Haystack dependency. So you need to install it separately. And without that as well, it will definitely the CLI will work, but it's recommended to install both the packages. So let me just go ahead with the config. So you can configure Haystack in multiple ways. Either you can use the default configuration, which is in the root directory named .haystack/config/toml, or you can have specific project specific dependency as well, which is defined here, and the precedence is the project specific followed by the default one in case if it's not present, and you can get to know the configuration from here. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is you can create a Haystack project just by clicking on Haystack in it. You can give a project name. Let me just say FOSS. I can just giving the default values. You can just configure it, tune to it, and you'll be getting a completely separate scaffolded project over here, and it's here, and you'll get the configuration, everything, and you can tweak it and you can use it in your own place. Yes, so that's how cool it is. Now the next thing is, now that let's say we have created the project, scaffolded it. Now the main thing in Haystack is the pipelines. So let me just show you what are the different. This is the core of the thing, and you have so many options here available. So Haystack create, validate, pipeline. So let me just go over few of them quickly. So let me just go with the create pipeline. It's again you already have it's scaffolded, like you can just question based, just go use your arrow keys, enter, and you will be able to create scaffold project. Yes, and that's it. So you can just view the pipeline. So let me just say stack pipeline show pipelines slash. Okay, I've already created one pipeline, a similar pipeline, benchmark.yaml, and you can just view the FOSS.yaml as well. And this is the ASCII value, and you have multiple ways to display it, like the moment format, the JSON, and lots of customizations available. And the primary goal of my CLI is such a way that it is both user friendly and agent friendly as well, because we are in the agentic world. So yes, that's it. That's my main goal, and I hope I have achieved it. So that's the first thing. We can we have created a pipeline. We have visualized the pipeline. Let's validate the pipeline as well. So let me just go ahead with the benchmark.yaml. Sorry about that. Yeah, validate. Yes, and one more thing, it's you can just use tab once if you have this install completion command. You can just run it once, and then you will be able to use the tab command, so much more cleaner as well. And you can see the pipeline validation over here. The next thing would be we have already seen the pipeline. We could have saved the pipeline as a PNG. That's one more thing. And benchmarking is one of the very key goal of a pipeline. So if you see here, I can run a benchmark run. I can get the P50, P95 and the average and the total value runtime, the fastest runtime and the slowest runtime, and I also have a warm-up, so you can tweak it, run it, and you will get a complete detail on how well the pipeline is performing. And yes, so you can ensure the similar results when you deploy the pipeline in the real world. So that is one more thing. Another key feature is, everyone are aware about git diff, but how we can just understand like how we can visualize it in pipelines. So if you see here a if you see here the basic pipeline, right? So let me just go over the benchmark.yaml. So this is how Haystack pipeline is created, and you can create it in a YAML format. And at the same way, if you see here, right, we can see the diff between the two pipelines. So similar to Git diff, but yeah, for Haystack pipelines, and it's directly available in the CLI. So you are well and good to know what changed between pipeline A and pipeline B, and that's one cool thing. And one more thing about Haystack, you have got plenty and plenty of components in Haystack. If you see here, Haystack component, okay, I should have used L command as well. I can just list the available components. You have a ton of components if you see here, and this list is ever growing. So okay, this is good, but what if I want to know much better about a single component, right? So let me just go over it, list help. So you can just search for a specific component type. So if you see the type, the validators, the web search, so one of the type is rankers. So just going and you can get to know more about that. Okay, there are so many rankers. I just want to know more about one of them. Let's say the LLM ranker. Ta-da, you have that already handy. So you get to know how to run the pipeline, what are the inputs required, what are the parameters it accepts, and whatnot. So everything, it's just the CLI command away, and you got a bunch of customizations like this. And I hope you guys liked it. And one more thing, the inspiration here is primarily the Agno CLI, the Haystack's competitor, or yeah, that's how you call. They have a community maintained CLI for Agno as well. So I just wanted to create one for Haystack CLI, and that's what led to this project. And thanks for giving me this opportunity.